Welcome back to another episode of the Board Member Playbook. Being a new board member can feel like you're stepping into a lion's den. It's intimidating. And let's be honest, nobody likes to be the rookie in the room. You've got this huge new responsibility, but you're worried about saying the wrong thing, or even worse, being ignored. You're wondering how to make your mark without stepping on any toes. Well, relax. You're not alone in feeling this way. Everyone, including myself, we've got to start somewhere. And the fact that you're here means that you're ready to take action. In this episode, we're going to give you the playbook to go from boardroom rookie to someone that everyone listens to. By the end, you'll know exactly how to make an impact and earn your seat at the table. Now, walking into the boardroom is going into a game where everyone knows the rules except for you. You can do a little bit of prep as far as the rules of order. You can do a little bit of prep on the board portal if one is presented to you. Try to do as much research as possible. The dynamics are complex, and immediately you walk in not really sure on who holds the power, right? If you don't figure this out fast, you risk being sidelined, lost in the shuffle, or even worse, making a misstep that labels you as the new guy indefinitely, right? Here's the good news. Understanding the boardroom dynamics isn't about having all the answers. It's about being observant and strategic. Learn who the key influencers are and watch how they operate. When you know how the game is played, you can start making moves that position you as a key player in that room. Take a look at these 4 steps. Learn the influencers. Understand the board culture. Observe the board dynamics where you can fit in, and always adapt. Always adapt as you move forward. It's about that constant improvement that's going to keep you relevant, right? So now that you've got this title, director, right? What does it really mean? Without a sense of your role, you might end up sitting quietly in these meetings, unsure of how or even when to jump in, right? You're there to add value. But how do you do that without stepping on someone's toes or saying something that does show you're the new guy? Here's the truth. Your unique perspective is why you're on the board in the first place. It's not about talking more. It's about talking smart. Understand your purpose on that board. Understand the unique experiences and expertise that you have and how they play into those board dynamics. When you know what you're here to do, you can identify the right moments to speak up and contribute meaningfully, earning respect and building that credibility. One of the key factors of success is the pre-meeting prep. The fear of showing up unprepared is real. You don't want to be the one flipping through papers while everyone else is 3 steps ahead and ready to input their take on a challenge or initiative. Being caught off guard impacts your confidence. Not having the right insight or question when the spotlight turns to you leads to a monumentally bad impression. Now keep this in mind. Preparation is not about knowing everything. It's about setting yourself up to engage effectively, knowing which questions are the important ones to ask rather than those that kill the conversation. You are there to promote that conversation in the room. Come equipped with those open-ended questions that show you've done your homework. It's not about just being prepared. It's about being strategic. Now, there's nothing worse than feeling like a stump in a meeting, especially when you're new. You want to engage, but you're not sure where or even how to make your voice heard. If you don't assert yourself early on, you risk becoming the silent board member, the one whose opinions are rarely sought out. You don't need to have all the answers, like I've been saying this whole time. Engaging is about asking the right questions and showing that you're actively listening. Summarize key points to show that you're paying attention, and don't be afraid to play devil's advocate. Thoughtful questions can be more impactful than having all of the answers, right? Now, building relationships on a board can be tricky. You want to connect, but you don't want to come off as too eager or even worse, just be dismissed completely, right? Without these strong relationships, though, you're going to struggle to gain support for your ideas and insights. You'll be like the outsider looking in. Engagement isn't just about what happens in meetings. It's about the connections that you make outside the boardroom as well. Find a board mentor if one has not been assigned to you, right? Someone who can mentor you through the nuances. And don't stop there. Network beyond the boardroom. Your influence grows with every genuine relationship you build, and you're going to understand those initiatives inside the boardroom a bit better when you have that context around how they got started in the first place, right? Now, I'll give you a secret to success, right? Being engaged post-meeting. Once the meeting is over, you may think that your job is done, but disengaging now means that you're missing out on opportunities to deepen your impact. If you're not following up or reflecting on the meeting, you're missing critical moments to build trust and demonstrate your commitment. Yes, there is homework, right? Your engagement doesn't end when the meeting does. This is your chance to connect, reflect, and prepare for your next move. Follow up with the other board members to discuss key takeaways or concerns that they may have. Reflect on what worked, reflect on what didn't. This is how you turn each meeting into a stepping stone for your growth and influence. Now, you're not here to be a passive participant, right? You're here to make a difference. But how do you do that? How do you know you're on the right track? If you're not actively engaged, reflecting, and adapting, you're not leveraging your full potential as a board member. This is a journey. Every step forward counts. The key to success is to keep pushing yourself to engage in new and meaningful ways. All right, rant is over. Share your experiences, challenges, what's worked for you, what hasn't. Let's create a community of boardroom badasses who are here to support and learn from each other. Comment below and subscribe for more boardroom strategies.